the back there with his holder, holding him as holders do. Okay, 7-lap race. Flag is up. Revs rise, tension mounts, and go, go, go! Who's going to hook up this time? Max, a little bit of air time under his front wheel. Somebody from the second row, I think, has made a decent start. That might be Luke Wallington once again, but not able to challenge Max. But Ash Barnes, he powers that Yamaha away, absolutely flies. Oh, a few people running wide, giving the old Redgate gravel just a little bit of a dust at the side, but they get away with it. Off they disappear down through Hollywood, and they'll be going through Hollywood, down through the Craner curves, into the old hairpin. And Ash Barnes, I can see on the screen, we don't have much of a camera here, but what little camera we've got, we just see Ash Barnes streaking away. He's going to come back into our sight up there at Schwantz. So fast, he really is. That his ability out of the gate, it just shows you what you've got to do if you want to be doing this stuff at BSB type level. He easily clicks the timing beam over there, well ahead of the rest of the chasing pack, led by Max Hardy.
That's David Krawiecki up in the third place there, Keith, on that all-pink Yamaha R1. Easy to spot from a distance, but it's Krawiecki who is up in the third place as we come down the back straight in towards the Foggy S's. But Ash Barnes, as you said there, he's already got over a 2-second advantage as they go into what I say he goes in towards Melbourne Loop. Max Hardy up next, Krawiecki, then I believe that could well be Luke Wallington, like you say, ahead of Kieran Smith. But he's doing such a great job there. I can imagine that the difference in bikes between a K1 and a brand new Fireblade is a little bit different. But Kieran Smith, he's keeping them honest.
Yeah, no, Kieran Smith does a remarkable job on that bike. He really does. Very, very impressive stuff. Over the line they come then. Now, Kieran Smith, actually, I think in the earlier race would have claimed the, he's claimed the retro lap record, of course. So that one was there for the grabs, to be fair, because, but then again, look at what he's done it on. It's an old bike, and he's done a 34, sub-35 second lap around here. Absolutely amazing, really is. A bunch of Hardy from Krawiecki from Wallington, Smith on the retro machine, then Marshall Cranston, who leads the Clubmans there. And he wants to beat Raphael Kirst's new lap record, of course, the 35.6. So let's keep an eye on see what our championship leader can do there. Kirst is second of the club and back in 9th place overall, so that means that Freddie Barnes is between the two riders. Siggy Cerniauskas there in third of the club and 10th overall. Tyler Donovan second in the retros, 11th overall. And we've got Colin Tiani, Jenkins, Jones, Harrison. As soon as I go through those, I had his gap as about 3 seconds mentally, but he's got that out to 4 seconds, over 4 seconds. As such is the pace. I wonder if we're going to have a little bit of a battle here. Smith and Krawiecki chasing hard after Hardy. I don't know if they're going to have the herbs to catch Hardy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Smith will get his race face on well and truly pacing. Again, it's a 7-lap race, so fitness is going to come into it. Oh, as we see, I think that might be Marsh and Wallington getting together very nearly, is it? Yeah, you're nodding your head there in agreement. That's great. I like that. we approve of that. Marsh and Wallington pretty much side by side. Cranston only half a second back. Freddie Barnes in the mix there, as is Raphael Kirst. A little bit of a further gap to Siggy Cerniauskas by nearly 3 seconds, who's having a bit of a lonely race ahead of Tyler Donovan, who's got Collins all the way at the back of him. 38.841 now from Ash Barnes. So we're a long way from, 30.841, I do apologise. So Ash Barnes has proven me wrong about my theory of no lap records this afternoon, because he's just managed to go 3/10 of a second quicker than he did in the earlier race. So well done him. I'll wait and see. Is that young Keith I see there just descending the grandstand? Hello, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Nice to hear from you, mate. Have a good day. Okay, Ash Barnes out. Oh, so quick.
Yeah, just watching him on the exit of the Foggy S's there. Yeah. It's a bit of a left there, isn't it, before the braking zone from Melbourne Loop. He just throws it onto the left there, and it's almost on the rev limiter as well. It's front wheel pouring up the air as he gets the power down, hard onto the brakes now. The front dives down in towards Goddard's, but you're right, it seems to be ganging up behind Max Hardy now, doesn't they?
I'm thinking Smith and Krawiecki could well be challenging. But the more modern Yamaha R1 is certainly got the herbs out of the corners, it seems. It's got that extra little bit of a drive there.
Oh, Barnes up the inside of Marsh.
It's a good battle, yeah.
Onto the front straight once more for second, third and fourth place. But Luke Wallington, Sam Cranston and Barnes, Marsh. And that's Kissick up next, isn't it? Number 2, 2, 3.
Marsh losing out badly there, 3 places.
Yeah, 1 minute 37.3 on that previous lap. 2.5 outside of where he was previously. As Ash Barnes puts in a 1 minute 30.343.
Another lap record.
Another lap record, yeah. At 1:1:15 has come into the pits
He wants that 29, that's what he wants, doesn't he? I bet you he does.
That'll look good, wouldn't it?
That would
1:20. A sub 1 minute 30 around Donington GP.
Yeah, that is proper speed. Well, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, 0.3 of a second is a lifetime if you're staring at it on a bit of paper, isn't it? But it is such a fast lap, it really. But having said that, he's just gone purple at sector 1, so he's found a bit more speed in sector 1 already, and he's still got that empty track in front of him, of course. So conditions definitely not bad. He is using absolutely every inch of this circuit. He is tucked in as tight as he can. He slams on those brakes, pumps those arms so hard. Leans it over, feeds the power in very hard out of the corner, and the speed. And this, of course, was what Matt Tyler was talking to me about earlier. He was watching him in practice this morning, said he could not believe how quickly that bike was firing out of corners. So let's see, does he go double purple here or purple and green? He goes yellow, but it's still quicker. 30.337, so he takes a small fraction of a second. 6 thousandths of a second, as you say, because he had a very bad lap in sector 2. Yeah, right. Everybody else behind is going double green, and that's a Hardy Krabiecki. Put that into perspective, Max, who is definitely a good rider on a decent bike, nearly over 3 seconds slower, and Max is definitely the best of the rest, because Krabiecki 4 seconds slower there. Smith, and we know how good he is, still going sub 1:35, so that's going to lower the retro lap record. 34.879 he did earlier, so 34.965, so it doesn't quite do it.
Purple again in sector number 1, sorry, Keith.
Jeez, he's already there. How did he get there so quickly? Right, Kiersk is taking over the front running in the Clubman's ahead of Cranston and Jones. Just trying to see which one of those is the quickest, and actually it's Jones, 36.009. So that is not quite as good as Kirsk's earlier lap. And there's Barnes down there at the old loop again. What's he going to come round? It's going to be 5 laps. It's going to be 2 laps to go. Now that was a slower machine, and you think, well, that slower machine's at Redgate. However, the pace that Barnes is setting at the moment, this might be the last chance he has to find that magic lap. 30.27 again.
Yellow.
Slow. He's had a faster sector. Well, somebody's had a faster second sector, and I can't believe it's anybody other than him. So whatever the absolute perfect lap is around here, it is so close. I know what we're not getting. We're not getting the breakdown. We often get the time flashing up that they did, don't we, in the sector? So not to worry. We'll stress it later as Max does a personal best again. 33.5 for him. Again, a decent enough lap time, but unfortunately not able to challenge that leader. Krabiecki now 3 seconds back, Smith 2 seconds back on him.
We're going on about the times there for Ash Barnes, but of course Max Hardy earlier on, his fastest was a 34 flat, so he's just taken off 0.6 of a second from his personal best, which is good stuff there for Max Hardy. As Ash Barnes goes in towards sector number 2 though, it's yellow in sector number 1, but as you say, Keith, that could be thousandths of a second.
It really could, the absolute fractions. What's going to be annoying is if he goes purple in sector 2 this time round.
Yeah. How annoying is it? I'm sure you've had it at some point in your career. How annoying is it where your absolute best combined from your sectors is underneath the bracket? So, for example,
never really analysed it that closely. I think the one I remember the fastest lap. So I looked at my lap time from a race at Brands Hatch and thought 54.9. I've got the lap record. What I didn't realise is that Tyler Bacon, Max's uncle, who was just ahead of me, had done 54.8.
Good.
I only looked at my lap time.
And last lap flag.
Oh, it's only a 31.5. Oh, he's rolled right out of it now.
Kissick is showing us not going in towards the second sector here, Keith. So
yeah,
Raphael Kissick.
We've lost him somewhere. Don't hear anything on the radio, but you're right. The 223 machine is...
yellow flag down at Old Hairpin. I can just see it over the mound in the middle of the circuit.
I see the light just flashing on the top of the bank there.
So he was right there with Jake Marsh for 7th position. They're heading in towards Melbourne Loop at the moment there. In fact, Goddard's already as Kieran Smith comes across the line. There's Luke Wallington, Jake Marsh and Sam Cranston. So yeah, Kittig, unfortunately, not sure what's happened down at the bottom end of the circuit. But
Freddie Barnes, Sammy Cranston, 35.652.
Tommy Jones as well, the rookie 1000 rider, is second of the clubmans now behind Sam Cranston.
Now Cranny, I think, has Cranny got the fastest lap in the clubmans there that you can see?
35.6.
35.8, 35.6.
I think you're right.
I think that's this 35.623. What's Cranny's?
35.652.
Oh, so close. Cranston's so close to that lap record.
Oh, Barnes is in towards the Melbourne Loop. This is the last lap. So yeah,
checker flag time.
Just one more corner to go.
And he'll know it. When the lovely Yamaha comes flying up the straight, he'll roll right out of it now. I think sure he knows he's got a decent gap. 20 seconds of a decent gap. 3 seconds a lap quicker than everybody else. Out he comes.
Rolling out of it. It's a 32 flat. Good stuff there for Ash Barnes. Of course, well, Lincolnshire lad, isn't he? So,
oh, is he not one of your mob, is he?
Mob. There seems to be a few from Lincolnshire, doesn't there? But no, Ash Barnes from Lincoln. There's Krawiecki and Freddie Barnes. So they're heading in towards the final corner now. But Max Hardy, that'll be another 25 points for him in the MRO Powerbike Championship. There goes Krawiecki and Freddie Barnes. But Freddie there, of course, is in the Powerbikes, but that is a 765 Daytona, similar to what Ben Luxton did at Alton Park.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
So
there.
Sam Cranston, 25 useful points in the championship for him. Tommy Jones, though, who's not in the championship, will finish in second, so that's great news for him. No, he doesn't actually. He was coming across the line in second, and it's Aaron Collins. So Tommy Jones, still decent ride from him in third place there. So that's another medal for his trophy cabinet there. Siggy Cerniaskis ahead of Seb Jenkins, Alex Iani, Tyler Donovan second of the retros there, back in 14th overall. Then coming across the line in 15th is the number 12 machine of Liam Thornton. Okay, that rounds out the last of our Powerbike races for the day. And a quick look at my schedule tells me that we've got 2 more bike races, followed by the supercarts. And plenty of time to sort them